Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
逃がさねえよ。
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. No good up high. Takes a trip. Down to the wire. Player one is just about out of drive after that. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Player one chases them down. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit.
A drive impact could end it all here.
There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Player two with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Round two. Fight.
Are we going to see some fireworks here? Saihasho jumps. Hits up the counter. This is going to be bends the meter. Hoping for a good return.
The Kaisen Dankan Nandu connects. They're gonna score huge damage off of this.
Wow, that's some big time damage there. Will we see a drive impact? Smart play with the throw. Player two, cross up attack. What'll happen here? Baits out the attack and gets the punish count. They gotta dig down deep here. Just what they were after. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Adds a bit of OD spice there.
Who will come out on top in this final? Comes from hard. Barry barely blocks the jump in.
Dash!
Excellent damage on that. Burn out, but they may have a plan here.
Player one is in a very good spot now.
Going in. A real test of nerves here. Oh, here we go. Player two needs to use their read the jump in perfectly. This may turn into a...
They didn't take the throw!
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Buffs up. Did well to get the buff in there. Checks him with a projectile. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player one has the life lead. No good up high. Staves off the cross-up. Knockdown. The super down to the wire. This is a real back and forth match for Seen. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player two chases them down. Knockdown. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Holds out with a block. Closing moments of the match. Burnout activates. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Buffs up. Who's going to start things off? Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Both fighters planning something? But hits them with a stopping block. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Very slick with the combos. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. This is gonna be bad news. Uses the gauge for a super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Ooh, they're gonna close them. What's next? Player one links it. You've gotta be mindful of reaching flatline zone. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? There's an overdrive on. the drive rush here to steal their turn. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. The combo's there. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Can't tech the throw, takes a trip. Life lead opens up. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there.
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
2. Fight!
Drive time. Are we going to see some fireworks here?
The jump in is denied. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Decides to buff up while they can.
Saihasho to start something? Both fighters planning something?
The Fuha's there to give them even better returns on their investment.
Back them into the corner in a hurry. A drive impact could end it all here.
Going in,
Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Just goes for it at this range. Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put their perfect execution with the anti-air. Are we gonna see a comeback? Oh, burnout! Do they mean to do the doesn't tech the throw? Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me.
Round 1.
how is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
A trade, but they're not worried.
Had the radar up and running. Goes for the fireball. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. All right. Throw whips. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. All right, what's coming up next? The jump-in is denied. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Takes a trip. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something. Gets him.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Gets scooped from down low.
Are we going to see some fireworks here?
Can't tech the throw. Player 2 has the life advantage. Going on the offensive?
Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out.
Dashes up.
Barely blocks the jump in.
Dashes forward.
Breaks the block with a throw. Both forward throws. Laying the pressure on things. Ryuenbu taking shoots their shot. There's a drive impact. All in just comes off the tank and scores the win. Player 2 made all the right moves. And this experience is only gonna make them stronger. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in.
Gets a chance at that jump in. Okay, takes them all the way to the ground. Was looking for that jump attack. Neither of them willing to back off here. Did well to get the buff in there. Can't tech the throw. Life lead opens up. Holds out with the block. Taking stock.
Oh God, this is tense. Saihasho? To come from the brink like that? What a comeback! Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Round 2. Fight!
Gets a risky buff in.
Stops the attack by using a drive pick.
Brushes that off and keeps going. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished.
A quick breather.
Side switch in the corner.
Super arts on deck for both fighters.
How they approach the situation will be interesting. Knockdown and Saihasho to start something. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage.
Ends the meter.
Hoping for a good return. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 1 has the Dex anti-air in the front.
Life lead is there,
But sets up with the jump in. What's next? Player 1 is in a very good spot. Catches out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. That was the highest if I've ever seen it. That was catch as catch can, as you're gonna get in a fight.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Barely blocks the jump in.
Throws him. What's next? Projectile to try and change the situation. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. That was a solid anti-air. Opts for the throw. Knockdown. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Decides to buff up while they can. Checks them with the projectile. Bates picks the air throw. That drive impact doesn't get through.
Throws a beefy Kachosen.
This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Did well to get the buff in there.
Connects with medium kick.
This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it.
A drive impact could end it all here. Hold your breath.
The quarter
KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Ryu Enbu lights him up. Grabs and throws him away. Jumps up. Will we see a drive impact? Side switch in the corner.
A quick breather.
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Player 1 is barely a fireball at that range. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
That's a bit of OG Spice. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Gets carried to the corner. Barely blocks the jump in. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. All in with the rush. Player 2 is on the brink of disaster. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Going in. Oh, the throw connects. What's next? Drops him hard. Getting up close and personal. Punish counter sets the table. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NXW. Oh, hits the critical art. They gotta bust out the protectors, bust out the rulers, and think of a plan while this damage plays out. The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. It turned out, but they may have a plan here. Player 2, no one could have called that. Player 1 clinches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.